We're back. The penultimate edition of Beyond the Wall and Other Adventures. With all of our friends. Marty, CC, Andy. And today, we're going to go into a big old city. That's right. Here we come, Warford. But first, what happened last time? Because I'm not sure it's clear in my memory because it's been a couple of weeks.
Amelia is a giant dead baby.
Confirmed.
That's right.
Confirmed. Yep, that's been confirmed.
I think
for sure.
we Living Dead Girl, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's how I choose to see myself.
Robert Delano Zombie had it right.
Yeah. Yeah. And you found a book.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Silas keeps hanging around and getting himself in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Well,
He got himself neck stabbed.
Well, technically I got him neck stabbed, but...
Well, I mean, he got himself into the situation where a knife was at his throat by a goblin shaman, and then you tried to cast a spell.
It's a good spell.
And then he got himself neck stabbed.
Also killed your weird devil ant.
Yep.
But really, a lot happened.
Yeah, we got a crown that we're going to give to Queen Susanna.
That's right.
In the big city.
yeah.
So yeah, we arrived at the spire, fought some undead giants, were informed of your kind of family legacy. A fairy gave you a wooden stake in a dream in order to fell your aunt. We went into the inner chamber, left your dad outside with the donkey. And while in there...
now that you say it like all this.
And while
Sounds
in there,
ridiculous.
Yeah, this just... Are you sure this all happened? I guess it did.
and while in there, it was pretty clutch because your devil aunt, who is also a giant Jesus, was trying to trick you into opening the book for her or opening the vault for her. And you resisted mind control because you took that trait, and then Nat 20'd her to death, which is pretty cheerworthy. And then, yeah, your dad got stabbed in the neck by a goblin chap.
Oh, and all sorts Aggie lives in your head now, I guess.
Oh, yes. Right. Or my heart.
In her heart, to be specific.
Yeah.
I'm still here. Can everybody hear me?
But she'll exit.
I don't know, was that
private
established? Can everyone hear?
But yeah, and then the goblin shaman got away because I certainly presumed they were dead because they got manhandled by a giant zombie, but they're sticking around, which is good. It was a waste of a bad guy otherwise.
Oh, and then the laughing dragon cackled its way away.
Yes.
At the end of the episode.
Yes.
You always have to have a laughing dragon appearance.
That's right. So the giants had in their possession a crown that kind of bestows the right of leadership upon the land. So we're going to take that to the queen and perhaps see what kind of aid we can get in ridding her lands of dragon.
Right on. All right, so that's perfect. That's better than I remember it.
I just rushed it this morning.
Yeah, same.
So you have Silas with you. You have Jocelyn with you with a cart of goods. You have Splug with you.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plans to get to Orford? Anything you're doing beforehand? Is there an assumed overnight stay somewhere, maybe in Lurkwall with Silas?
Oh boy, I do think we should kind of let him off, but I'm kind of worried about that goblin shaman now. But yeah, the idea was that he should establish the toehold back in Markwall or whatnot. And I do think the goblin shaman wants us and the crown and the book and everything like that. So I think if we move on, it'll move on with us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, why don't we get back down to Merkwall? We'll stay the night there where we have doors and windows and we can secure a place. And then get back on the main road and head straight south.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can assume you're all rested up.
Awesome.
Let me check to see if I need to refresh anything on my book sheet.
And on the way to Orford, Saf will be just like polishing anything that needs to be polished, like lint roller out on all of the goods.
Oh
making
yeah,
sure
the
everything
fabrics
is
have
like
to make right. Okay. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, the fabrics are looking
pristine.
extra nice. Yeah. They've just got a certain soft feel look to them.
This is Saf's big day.
Yes. Absolutely.
Before we leave Lurkwall, I would like to, if possible, cast the ritual Bind Familiar.
Whoa.
Ooh, new
Uh-oh.
spell.
Hold on. I got to change all my notes around now.
no.
We've got a whole new story now. All right. What is the Bind Familiar ritual?
Okay, so
Give us the rundown,
it's long.
Amelia.
Okay, so technically when I summon it, it won't be my ritual because I have to spend a season with it caring for it like a Pokemon. And then it will love me and become my familiar.
Oh, you build your friendship levels with it.
Yes.
Got it.
So I don't know how we want to run this. But, okay, so it essentially says, let's see, wielders of the area, blah, blah, blah. A familiar counselor now. The mage must find a suitable quiet location, burn on a silver plate the droppings of the sort of animal I wish to attract, along with incense, rare herbs, and some food appropriate to the type of animal. If a suitable animal is within a 10-mile radius, it will heed my call and approach at the end of the hour-long ritual. This animal is not her familiar yet. However, she must treat the animal with care for a season. Familiars are more intelligent than average animals, rivaling the intelligence of an average human. They can communicate with their master through an odd combination of animal noises, human speech, body language, and empathic understanding. A mage may see through the eyes of her familiar if she concentrates intensely on doing so. A mage and a familiar will never allow themselves to be far apart. If they are separated by more than a mile, they become irritable and depressed. Both me and the familiar. The type of animal chosen for a familiar is personal to the mage in question. They're usually small creatures such as rabbits, birds, or frogs. A common cat is about as large as they get.
Oh, okay. All right. So I think Silas probably digs into the kitchen in the manor in Lurkwall, and he's like, "Oh, here's this silver plate we used to serve up all of our holiday meals on. Here you go, Amelia. I'd be happy to give this to you for your little thing you got going on there."
Thank you. It's important to me, so thank you for your support.
So what you fit in a summon?
I think a rabbit.
So you have to go find rabbit droppings?
Yeah.
Is that how this works?
Maybe
Rabbit droppings.
Frankie
and
can help you hunting.
Yeah.
Slug comes back with hands full.
Splug.
Unidentified poop.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You're not sure what kind of animal you're gonna get, maybe.
That's fine.
You're like, yeah,
As long as they're
a
cute
rabbit,
and
I guess.
fuzzy.
Yeah, but I have hunting. Could I
Oh,
try and track down for rabbit sign and whatnot?
okay, yeah, sure.
It's,
Yeah, give us a hunting check. Ah, a success.
Huzzah!
You've not only found rabbit droppings, you've found rabbits as well.
Excellent. So, yeah, I'll get some clover and roughage and whatnot, and herd a couple close to town, so that way it doesn't have far to hop.
Okay. All right, so Amelia, you're going to go through this rabbit summoning ceremony.
Yeah. So
What does this look like? How does is it like magic and then poof, there's a rabbit?
and then I pull a rabbit out of
You
my
pull it
tail.
out of the
Do it.
Yeah, I think it's probably unlike, like it's not like a dark or foreboding ritual. I'm summoning a cute bunny. So I somehow imagine it looks like a Lisa Frank. Like it's all pastel, like all the candles kind of change like neon pink and blue and stuff like that. And as soon as I burn the herbs, it's this bright, yellow and green. And you kind of just humming words of power. They're all made up sounding. None of them are butts. Until I can pull a rabbit out of my hat, and then I will hug it and love it forever. And if anyone takes it away from me, I apparently become irritable and depressed.
It's an interesting but curious little detail there. Yeah.
It's my emotional support familiar.
Okay, right. Does this bunny familiar have a name?
Oh boy.
What's that? You want to roll on a D20 table? Or is that a little too important for that?
We're not just going to go with Mr. Buns or whatever.
Let's roll a D20. Let's see.
Oh gosh, let's pull up an. Do you want to use the same name or naming table? Or do you want to use a different one?
Here, I'm gonna Google rabbit names.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Top 10 names. Here we go.
Roll a D10.
Okay, I'll roll a D10. I got 3. Let's see. Oreo.
I'm assuming this is a black and white rabbit.
Yep.
Or is it just ironic and it's like a brown?
I like the fudge dipped ones.
Sure.
Okay, Oreo.
Oreo is that's a giant word, is it?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
It's for sandwich cookie. I know we're a Hydrox town.
Hydrox. What didn't you say?
All right. Would anybody else like to summon anything before you head off to Orford?
Oh, I do also have the summoning ritual. Let's see what that does. I'm sure it summons a demon.
Buying some kind of interplanar servant.
Look, guys, we have 2 new party members. Here's Oreo, and here's
Zig.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Oddly, the bunny's name is Beliar, and the demon's name is Oreo.
Okay.
It's a black and white demon. It has like stripes and spots all over it.
Serious condition.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's got real big eyes.
Adorable.
Are you actually doing this?
No, God, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
all right, good. I'm going to summon myself to sleep, and so just Splug does the same after I explain that the bunny is like Jocelyn on our team now, and Splug needs to respect that.
Not food. Got it.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So you're all rested. 1 new bunny. Are you ready to go to Orford? So are you taking Splug with you to Orford?
How do common city folk feel about goblins?
Maybe if we just throw like a cloak over him.
Almost certainly a
disguise
bad
Splug?
idea.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Please just throw a cloak over him.
no, that's a terrible idea, and I suspect we're not expecting trouble in town that I would need my squire for. So no, I'll have him watch Silas's back as he establishes foothold in town. He's familiar with Silas. He's familiar with the town, and I am a bit worried about the goblin shaman coming back for him. I still think he's likelier to follow us, but just in case, put someone on watching Silas's behind while we're gone. And
So
if
you're
we
gonna
can, we
ask-
can scoop him back up on our way to fight dragons.
Right. All right. So you're going to ask Splug to stick with Silas and help watch over him. Okay.
Deputize Splug as the official Silas saver.
Yes. Yeah,
While Frankie is gone, you need to save Silas.
Right.
Good training.
Cool. All right. So off on the main road, I assume you go. and Jocelyn in tow, and heading down into Orford. Okay, cool. All right, we'll say that, maybe it takes, you might have to camp overnight, at least a night on your way down to Orford. It's a little further than what Lurkwall was from Kirkwall.
Yes.
But you arrive, and you arrive without any interesting events along the way, and the city, this great huge city with a small town in it, looms before you. And upon entering the gates of Orford, you see two heavily armored individuals. They sort of have their little face masks open, and you hear one of them go, he's got maybe like a big wad of chew noticeably in his jaw. He's like, well, what do we have here? Look what's rolling on in Orford. It's a southern town.
That's right. No.
And the other guard, he's got like one of those pieces of wheat like in his mouth, and he's just like, "Come and turn here from tall." He's like, "That's right, Cletus. It looks like a bunch of adventurers rolling on into Orford now, aren't they?"
God, I can't understand their fancy accents.
The big
dialect is a little different than yours.
Yeah, the big city's so glamorous. It's
they're better than me. They're not better than me.
Fancy accents.
Like, well, Cletus, I know they probably don't know the rules of Orford. No brandishing weapons now in Orford, adventurers. I know how y'all like to do that.
I'd rather do. That's true. Is it since I have been here before? Is it a matter of peace binding? Is it can stay in the glove compartment? Like, what's the?
No, you can keep it on you as like it's a southern city, so they're a little more, It's like,
they're very pro Second Amendment.
Yeah, your right to carry is good, but it's like,
okay.
Don't just go like unsheathing it and swinging it around, because
fair enough.
Yeah. You go, oh, got some nice fabrics there, do you?
Yes, I'm looking to sell them.
Oh, okay. Might find some interest here in Orford. We find fabrics hard to come by. Only the richest and most wealthy wear fabrics here in Orford. I'm actually not wearing anything under this suit of armor right now. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, we gotta get that fixed.
Well, y'all enjoy your visit to Orford now.
High society.
And you enter the gates, and as you enter into Orford, not brandishing your weapons, you see there's a fried chicken place, and there's another fried chicken place. What's down there? It's an inn, and they've got a restaurant that serves fried chicken. For anybody that's from the South that's watching this, I apologize.
There's like 20 Waffle Houses.
Yeah.
You simply must try the okra. It's
Yeah. All of the southern fixins are at your beck and call here in Orford. As you continue into the city, you see looming before you this great palace, right in the center of this magnificent southern town. And as you're gazing up at it, and you're looking at it all shiny and silvery and gold, and everything that you would expect a palace in Orford to be, you hear a cry from off to the side down an alley. Oh, help me! Help! Oh no, please don't. That's my face.
Does it sound like Silas?
It does.
Oh, my actual Lord.
Please, somebody. I'm in trouble. Help.
Frankie,
is that you that I hear from afar?
I trudge. I don't run. Trudge begrudgingly. Take my shield with me.
So you see, as you trudge down the alley, Silas is on his butt, and Splug is in the air, like sort of kicking and wailing, but he's in this big cloak. And he's being held by this rather strong, tough-looking lady. And there's two other women there. and they look like they're sort of bullying Silas a bit.
How they beat us here?
Excuse me, madams. What seems to be the trouble?
And they all look at you and they're like, "Who are you?"
Fair question. We're with the fools.
You know
However,
this idiot.
Okay, hurtful.
Loose association.
Yes.
Well, he's technically my father, but
He's
Technically not your father. Maybe.
well, he's my dad.
he's your dad. He's her dad, and that's my squire. And
You
I'm afeared to ask what they did, but I believe you immediately.
you're here for the event too?
The event being...
Well, let me tell you something. If you're on this one's team, we're sure to wipe the floor with you. That's right. We're from Dirkwall. We're the Dirkwall dam we find. And can't nobody beat us on the field of hoop and stick.
Oh.
Well.
Amelia's entire demeanor changes. All the timid, rabbit petting has become like,
This
hold
idiot...
my bunny.
My name's Honey, and I got with me Amy and Edith, and we're about to win this thing, and we're not letting any idiots from Lurkwall or any idiots from Kirkwall certainly beat us.
Oh. Well. It's a small world after all, isn't it? Yeah, well, listen, Dirtwall.
Frankie.
I go, oh.
That's
Get
right.
him.
Yeah, we accept whatever your challenge. We are here on very much more important business than this, but I have time. We're going to carve out time.
We'll make time.
That's right.
Oh,
We're going to stick it to you in hoop and stick it to you.
maybe you'd like a little taste of our hoop and stick methods. And they Honey flings Splug to the side and he bounces off the wall.
Ooh.
And she brandishes some fists.
Oh.
There's no hoop or stick.
Yeah, I'll
Just
find.
point in and out.
Hey, meat hoop and meat stick.
No, your form is totally wrong. This is against so many rules
Yeah.
and bylaws. But they seem to be threatening us with violence. So, Francine?
I see. Yes, well, I would like to point out that this is not a... I'll be kind of shrugging off my sword belt and my shield. I'd like to point out this is not a regulation field, so any records I set will not stand. Just letting you know. And what was your name? I want to know because it'll be harder to pronounce after you're picking up all your teeth with broken fingers.
All right, so you're going to engage in fisticuffs
I
with
suppose.
Honey?
I don't know.
Oh, all right.
If they weren't from Dirkwall, I'd be the better person, but for sure I am not.
Okay. All right, well, let's enter initiative then, I guess.
More like Jerkwall.
Oh.
At least we're not the Kirkwall crybabies.
You take that back. You take that back right now.
Easy, Amelia.
I
Don't
start
let 'em
crying.
look at
Well,
All right,
at least we're
Frankie.
not the Dirkwall dummies.
Yeah. Silas is like, yeah, you're a bunch of losers.
Silas,
Everyone's like-
Silas, get over here.
you. That doesn't...
It wasn't even alliterative.
No. There's no art to what you're doing right now.
Silas
All right,
brings
Frankie,
shame upon us all.
At initiative, yeah, well, as usual. At initiative 6, Frankie, what would you like to do in this
Well, I guess I
situation
wanna-
of fisticuffs?
Pop Honey in the nose, but I don't... Let's see, what? Because I only have my longsword, which I think has some extra stuff to it. What's my plain-ass punch a broad of the nose skill?
Well, so it would be a melee, right? So it would be your base attack bonus and your strength modifier. Unless
I
you
use
have
dexterity.
Yeah, that's right. You've got the trait or whatever, right?
Yes.
So, yeah. so you could add your dex. Yeah, it would just be like a normal attack. Now your damage would be, I don't know.
I guess 1d4.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Or we could make that a 1d2 or something. All right, so I have.
I think a d4 is fine.
So it's my dexterity bonus plus my level, right?
No, it's just I think it's your base attack, isn't it?
Yeah, you have a base attack bonus up at the top.
Oh, I did not set that. So that's sitting at 0, which I...
Oh, no, it's certainly more than that, because I'm at a 1.
No. What are you, a warrior class?
Yes.
Frankie? And you're what, level 2, so your base attack is a 2.
Okay. All right, then I will... What'd I do?
Okay.
7 versus AC?
7. I think that just misses. Yeah. So swing and he dodges. She's like, "Is that all you got? Is that how you swing like a girl?"
Yes.
Oh.
Matter of point?
She says, "Well, me too," and she swings back.
That's what I'd expect, but all right.
She hits AC 20.
All right, now I put down the shield as that has no place in a brawl.
Sure.
So that's -3 AC. Is that true? It's a shield +1, right?
That was a +3 shield. Your magic.
Yeah, I think it adds a total of 5 to your armor class.
Okay, so yes, that will for sure hit.
Okay. All right. So she pops you in the nose for 2 damage.
Damn it.
Your nose is probably a little, I don't know, it's probably broken. Blood dripping down.
It's not the first
Imagine
time I've broken
that's a
my
very
nose.
Frankie thing. Yeah. It's like, oh, not again.
Someone else has to break it back into place. So.
I wasn't supposed to get...
Staff, are you getting involved in any of this?
Does anyone else look like they're putting up fists?
You see Amy watching you. She's peering at you. As you look at her, your eyes lock.
I'll just play mind games with her and like...
Maybe she goes to like pick up a stone. She's like...
kind of look at her like, if you throw the first stone, then I will too.
She looks at Silas with the stone.
You leave my human dad alone.
She throws the stone.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, it hits Silas.
What are you guys doing?
She giggles. She says, "Take that."
Then I'll pick up a stone and throw it at her.
Oh,
Throw it at her dad.
Quick, take me home. I want to see your dad.
Oh, that hurt. My cheek hurts. I've been hit with something hard on my face.
Yeah, that's right. Take that.
What in hell's half acre? What are you even doing here?
So wait, you're going to throw a stone back at Amy?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. It would be, I don't know, whatever your dex. You can you can use the same rules for punching. It's like punching from afar with a stone.
Okay. Okay. So just roll dex then?
Yeah, like a normal, like your attack with your bow or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It'd be the same thing, I think. Oh, yeah, 19. Man. Where do you hit Amy with the rock?
I want to hit her right on the cheek.
Oh.
Like right below the eye.
Uh-huh. So now there's a cut there.
Yeah.
She's like, ah. She goes running off crying.
Now who's the crybaby?
Amelia, are you doing anything while all this is going on?
Yeah, I'm going to insult them. So I'm going to use hexing.
Nice.
Oh.
On the is Honey the one fighting Frankie?
I presume so. Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Yes.
So I'm gonna try and cast hexing. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to say. Well, it must suck to be from Dinkwall. Trying to distract.
Got him.
distract Honey, so she has a -1 to attack Frankie.
All right, cool. Let me think about this. You see Edith walk up behind Honey and cast a spell.
What?
And Edith is going to try to bless Honey. She looks at you, Amelia, and she's like, I'm going to bless her.
Darkwall, dirty tricks.
Oh, and she doesn't. She is not successful. So Honey stays hexed, and she's like, oh, "What?" And she cries and goes running off. Why my bless didn't work?
I kind of for a second, I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, and at the top, Honey's like, "Why is everybody running away and crying? Why do I feel like I can't swing as good?" She's like, "Screw this. This isn't finished. We'll see you on the field, Kirkwall." She runs off.
That's right.
We'll kick your asses then too.
Get out here,
Yeah.
Dorkwall.
Yeah. Oh, good one.
Oh,
good one.
good one.
Absolutely.
You see
Save that one,
you see
write it
Splug
down.
reach down and pick up some sharp stones as if he's gonna go run after the girls.
Absolutely
Oh,
not. Absolutely not. You were supposed to protect Silas
Yeah, I'm protecting.
in the town. We left you in, Silas.
We found a horse.
Fantastic.
Well, I heard about the look. I have to come and Lurkwall needs representation. We're going to need funding to rebuild, and I need to come and get in front of Queen Susanna and get her audience and have her,
Put
She
that
needs
into
to-
our thing. You
Oh.
didn't need to come.
Well, I thought I am the leader of Lurkwall now, so I should take this on. And
You couldn't have brought this up 2 days ago, or
Well,
sent a note.
I saw the horse, and I thought of maybe it was I don't know. It's just an idea that popped into my head right then. Lurkwall needs representation, and I knew you were going to be here, so I could back you up at the same time. And so here I am. Anyway, bygones be bygones.
Sort of feel like we don't have a choice. So yeah, that's fine.
Well,
I guess now we have to sign up for a hoop and stick tournament because we are for sure taking those gals to town. You know what I mean?
yeah. I've heard it's pretty hard to get yourself an invitation, though. You're going to have to ask around town.
We have local champion Amelia Tam. That's worth the price of entry alone. Is you get to watch her hoop a stick or stick a hoop. Sometimes.
You stick a hoop. I mean, I don't want to embarrass you with the technical terms.
Now, yeah. God, sports and all their arcane things. All right. But yeah, so we're gonna stick a hoop better than any of them. It's gonna be a real roller derby kind of situation. I don't know why there's 3
You are
girls
just
on a
embarrassing
team.
all of us.
But is it a relay?
Well, it depends on.
Jesus.
It depends on the bylaws and the 4 rules.
Oh, jeez, I just tuned into sports radio and already I'm
The thing
exhausted.
they need to do is fire whatever guy I don't like. I never liked him. I want him fired.
You need to superhumanly perform perfectly every time,
Doesn't have heart.
like machines.
So you can literally hear all of this is going on in the background somewhere
Yeah.
in Orford. It's like,
Get some
the voices are
barbershop.
carrying over. Everybody's really excited. Yeah, they've got like
Didn't hoop out a routine stick to first. And now the best short hooper we've ever had in this goddamn town suddenly doesn't have heart.
right.
We love you, Jimmy Rollins. So despite all that shenanigery,
Silas says, "Well, yes. So me and Splug will just we'll mind our own business. We'll go about what we need to go about here, and good luck finding your invitation to the tournament. Hope you do well. We'll be cheering you on, of course.
Why don't you just go back to Lurkwall?
I need to get my audience with the queen. I'm gonna try to use some of my inroads to see what I can't
Some of your inroads as an exile. Some of your inroads as someone who's lived in Dirkwall a couple seasons.
Yeah, something like that. Just
Okay.
you know,
I
I've
guess
got
you're.
my ways.
I guess you're. Well, yeah. No, I can't wait to be pulling you out of a toilet later. Fantastic.
They have toilets here? This really is
Oh,
fancy.
Yeah. Also, they don't like when you call them bogs. I found out. So, because they're fancy here. You can tell by the accents of the men at the door who aren't wearing any underthings.
I'll call it a loo.
Call it a water closet.
Yeah, a Lou or a WC. That'd do. That'd do.
Yeah, what's the etiquette for that in Orford? And anyway, okay, so what's the plan? You want to go try to find yourselves? You want to get yourselves into the hoop and stick tournament?
Yeah, we got to sign up for the tourney.
Yeah. So here is my '80s movie plan. We sign up for the hoop and stick tournament. If we win the hoop and stick tournament, we'll somehow get a meeting with the queen.
Sure.
We can give her the crown, and we can maybe mention something about Silas and Lurkwall, and mention that Lurkwall is back on the map. We rid them of goblins. We're heroes, and uncursed their giants.
Sure.
And that they should send help and money and people.
And also, here's a crown that makes us to the very land itself recognizes your liegedom. Any of that's enough to get in to see the queen, by the way. But we'll absolutely do the hoop and stick thing.
Also, there's a dragon on the loose, and also if you could put in a good word for me, here's some silks.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do all of that. But first, we are absolutely going to mop up those Dirkwood dames.
Yeah.
Did anyone else feel like they were some sort of dark reflection of us?
No, I don't see the resemblance.
Like you're talking like a Hellion situation.
Yeah, like a hell
Nah,
yeah.
I didn't get that at all.
They're nothing like us.
No, they didn't even have any magic users.
I'm sure you're all right.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, cool. Okay, so you wander off and you find the entrance to the Colosseum here in Orford, the Southern Colosseum as it's known. And you see two heavily armored guys out front at the sign-up booth. Well, look what we got here. We got some adventurers signing up. One has like a really big wad of chew, and the other one has a piece of wheat.
Are these the same two guards?
You're not sure.
Does Orford only have two guards?
Well, Cletus, we got some more folks coming to sign up
It's a
for
very
the
common name.
tournament.
Yeah.
I'll be down.
That's the thing about the big city. Once like something's in fashion, everyone's doing it. So that's,
Okay,
yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
including calling each other Cletus.
Unfortunately, we've done given out our last invite for the tournament.
What?
Yeah, that gentleman right over there. He's known as Sammy Silks. He's the finest fabric seller in town. He got the last invite, and he's looking to pitch a competition. If somebody can outsell him at fabrics, you can get yourself into the tournament. But ain't nobody done it in 40 years.
Well, do I have news for you, friend? This is absolutely an episode where everyone's skill is on display. So, yeah, let's go show him how silk is woven, weft, waved.
Weta. I think you're looking for Weta Workshop.
Yeah. Oh, well, good luck, because it's the last one.
Hey, yep, this is becoming a real Witcher quest tree scenario here. For sure. Yep, let's go.
All right, so you go over to Sammy Silk's shop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
I
You
am
you've
Saffron.
You've come to buy my silks? No, look at this.
No.
He runs over to your cart. He's like, look at this. You try to sell the fabrics. You cannot sell the fabrics. I am Sammy Silks. I sell the fabrics.
Well, I am Saffron Weaver, and I also sell silks and other fine fabrics.
No, I have the nicest fabrics in the whole city. You cannot sell fabrics. I sell to the queen herself.
Yeah, well, I just came into town, so
You don't stand a chance. Let me guess. You don't even have the trader's license. Huh? You're not a guild member. You are lowest of the low.
I mean, not yet, but
Okay. Yeah. So here is the deal. I give you 1 hour. You sell your silks. Sammy sells even more silks, and I beat you. And I make you look so sad. Like, very sad.
That's a real high school bullying level of shit talking in this town.
I'll lean over to Frankie and say, his accent is so unrefined.
No. I know. Yeah. It's real ugly and brutish, you know what I mean?
Not like the Orford accent.
Yeah, it sounds crass to the ear, right? Yeah. Like, even this guy could be smart and he still sounds uneducated.
Right.
I'm sure it's some kind of personal bias, but well, I would like to go over. I'm a woman of means, and so I would like to inspect these silks to see whether or not they're anything worth talking about. Just
You're
look at
going to
them.
inspect Sammy Silks?
Yeah.
All right. Give me an inspect check.
Yeah, sure.
Is that, I don't know, is that like an appraise? Is that intelligence based?
yeah, I have an appraisal skill that's intelligence based.
I have etiquette, and I would like to try and apply.
Oh, okay. Etiquette. Yeah. All right. You could probably apply a +2 to that
Right.
that etiquette. Yeah.
I've seen.
Oh. You have
nice.
seen, yes. You've seen some
Very
silks in your
nice.
day, Frankie. And in fact, these are some of the finest silks. They're so highly priced that none of the common folk could possibly afford them. Like,
Very
this
nice.
is upper class and
Yeah,
royalty only type of stuff.
I'll take 20. No, I won't. This is.
Oh, you want to buy some of my silks?
What is your thread count? This is amazing. Anyway, but no, it's trash. I meant it's very trash. Set aside like 5 or 6 for me.
Just like the common folk, you don't know what's good. Get away. Watch me sell. Watch me make my magic.
Okay, all right.
The common folks should be able to have silks too.
No, it would not look right. No.
What kind of take a scan of his prices real quick, and you said he charges quite a bit, so that'll be all I need as we kind of walk away. Trash, like I said. Anyway, I'll come back when you're not here. But he charges so much that there's absolutely no chance of anyone buying his silks.
So I
But
just
if
have
he
to
just-
undercut him.
But if he just sells one, doesn't he sell more than all of what Saf could sell?
Is it a matter of money or is it a matter of amount of silks sold?
I do assume it's money, because the amount of silk sold, then you could just sell them for a penny and then you win, and that seems unsportsman. As a champion sportsman.
That was my only idea. So
I think I've got a plan, though.
would you like me to release Splug and the bunny into the silk shop and ruin all his wares? Because that was the other plan I had.
Oh no.
No, I'm going to sell a premium product.
Oh, you mean win fairly?
Yeah.
As you were. All right. I'll be on the cart. Let me know if you need anything.
So we're gonna have a 1-to-1 sell-off against Sammy Silks. Is that the plan, Saf?
I would like my friends to maybe run like the crowd for me, maybe like hype up people, drag them to my booth.
Dragging.
saying-
I can do dragging.
You're saying you need them to help make a group charisma check? Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a grand plan. All
But I
right.
want to. Okay, so my strategy is I want to sell also the fortune telling skills of weavers along with the silks. So kind of like
Oh.
I saw these silks in your future for you, kind of a
Oh,
thing, and
okay.
like
Well-
this like it gives the additional bonus of like it'll give you luck and romance or something like that.
Yes, no.
Right,
If you
right.
can sell any of this as some kind of astrological nonsense, these big city rubes will eat it up. Absolutely. They are so bored with their actual lives, and they're unchallenged in every way. You got to tell them a star said that they were gonna find money tomorrow or something.
Yeah. So
Good
they're
luck,
like
silks. Yep,
yeah,
Okay.
they're fortune silks.
that's right.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm good with it.
All right.
All right,
You
so
look like a Leo.
before we
This
get
one
into
looks
the
like a lion.
checks,
Yes.
so I know what Saf is going to do.
Uh-huh.
Amelia, how are you helping out with the crowd?
Oh boy. I'm not charismatic. So I was thinking.
I just want to know what you're doing. What are you going to be doing to help sort of, get the
And-
crowd over to buy
Not-
some of Saf's fine
not-
fabrics?
Not to embarrass you, it's charismatic.
Damn it. Okay, well I'm gonna summon a demon. No.
Use your
Oreo
cute
appears, I am
bunny."
the great and powerful Oreo. Buy this woman's fabrics.
This
Use your cute bunny.
I only shop at Saffron's wandering cart.
Okay, now take this arrow.
Everyone just screams and runs.
Now take this arrow sign
in the Citadel.
and do some tricks with it. Okay, man, I am not charming. I can try and cast magic, but I don't know what to do other than like run around being like, "Oh, look, quickly go to the shop." Blessing. Like
Use your cute bunny as a mascot for my shop.
I could do that. And let
Sure.
people pet it and be like, "Look, it's just as soft as the wrong what you're petting them wrong."
Which he doesn't like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll try and just be like, yeah, make a sign, spin it, look at the cute bunny, come to the shop.
Okay. And you're gonna have a piece of fabric and the bunny? Is that what it is? Like
Yeah, and it'll
gonna-
be like, feel how
and,
soft
look,
they are compared.
they're both equally soft.
They're so soft. Together.
Soft as a bunny,
Okay.
Saffron's wares.
All right, Frankie, what are you gonna be doing?
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to make sure that the last of the blood crust is off my nose. I'm gonna kind of pull my hair back and try and be at least loosely presentable according to the rest of the city.
Mhm.
And I would like to make a case that I'm going to use etiquette again
Oh,
to try and convince the well-to-dos around here that this is simply what's in fashion this year, and this is what you needed. Your table, ball, on your bums, whatever we're selling. Is it just bolts of cloth? What are we selling here?
Yeah, like bolts of cloth.
there's a couple of commoners that come up and they're like, "Oh, it would be nice if we could see that on you, dear. Wouldn't you mind modeling some dresses for us, please?"
Absolute, and I will do that right now. And yeah, I'm going to be wearing something and just kind of being like, "Oh, do you not have these yet?" Yeah, this is absolutely all the rage across the seas.
And it brought you good luck.
And it brings good luck. That's right.
As much as Frankie hates wearing dresses, here
Oh,
we
yeah.
go.
It's not my first time faking a smile in a dress, y'all.
That's where etiquette comes into play for Frankie.
That's where etiquette. I believe that's what etiquette means in French. Faking a smile.
No, it does not. You insult me again.
What did I do? All right.
Etiquette checks. Amelia, would you like to make a charisma check with your bunny? Bunny check, please. Oh, whoa!
I am terribly lucky with those charisma checks.
Saf, would you like to make?
You found your game. You roll like crap.
Yep.
You just
Yeah.
need to find your game.
Could I maybe use my haggling skill for this?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that would apply.
I think that's pretty 1 for 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 3 successes.
4, 3, and 3. That's amazing.
And really good ones, too. I know.
Yeah.
All right. Let me make some checks for...
We're rocking this game.
Okay. Okay. So you got a 4, a 3, and a 3. That's a 10. Okay. So after all of your strategery and you come together at the end of the hour, let's say, for the challenge, you managed to twice outsell Sammy Silks. You sold double the amount that he did. So we'll say you made like, I don't know, 40 coin, and he only made 20 coin from his one sale.
Suck it, Silks.
That's
bench
right.
scrubs.
He said, ugh, I cannot believe they like your nasty, soft, bunny silk over my fine, very high royalty silks here at Summit.
Your silks are overrated and just... Oh, wow. Just, can you imagine? It's like sleeping in a cloud. Just amazing.
He says, fine, here is the ticket. You earned it. Sammy is a man of his word. And, maybe you and Sammy do business one day if you ever get your trader's license.
Yeah, maybe we will.
Yeah.
Fine.
Maybe we can enjoy a long and fruitful partnership.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Did we just break the law?
Maybe.
Huh?
That's part of what makes it fashionable.
How it fell off a wagon all the way to Orford.
Yeah. Yeah, Sammy Silks is for sure selling conflict silks, by the way.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those poor silkworms.
Right on. All right. So, you've earned yourself the last entry into the Hoop and Stick tournament here in Orford.
That's right.
All right.
You
So,
don't want it, rip it up. Wait.
is there anything that you'd like to do to prepare before you enter the Coliseum? Or perhaps you'd like to enter the Coliseum first and see what the haps is.
Oh, yeah.
Put on my hat.
Very nice. Keep the sun out of your eyes. Everyone remember to stretch. That's pretty much all I got.
So you walk up to the Coliseum, and there's 2 heavily armored gentlemen there. Well, look what we got right here, Cletus. We got some more entrance into the tournament. Let me see your tickets now, ladies.
Ticket, please.
Oh yeah, looks like you won this last one off of Sammy Silks himself.
Yeah, that's right. It's Saffron Silks now. Here you go. Here's a card.
Saffron Silks. Oh, wow.
I bought him
Okay,
out of his
Saffron
business.
Silks.
I don't think you will. As we're walking, I'm doing like lunge stretches.
Okay.
Windmilling my arms, just stretching as we're moving.
I imagine it looks somewhat awkward. But yeah.
Terribly awkward.
Yeah.
Because aren't you in like a long dress?
Oh yeah, and I got a big floppy hat, and I'm still holding my bunny in one hand.
Real like old timey like
Everybody's a little concerned.
calisthenics. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're looking, and they're like, "Is this a ritual?
Is
Or
something wrong with her? Or...
We are for
Is she
sure in a
casting
pre-exercise
something?
society, so this is all very strange.
Yeah. Okay.
Torso spins.
So you all right, so you enter the Coliseum, and they need to know what your team name's going to be for the tournament. We understand you're representing Kirkwall.
Kirkwall Crybaby. No, wait. Hold on. No.
Crybabies, no.
Kirkwall Killers was the only thing I could come up with, and that seems way too extreme.
Whoa, for Hoop and Stick.
Kirkwall Cool People.
That's the Kirkwall Crybabies. Everybody knows that.
No.
Shed that image.
Yeah, Amelia's our champion, and she cries when she wins or loses. So it's kind of how we earn the title, but we win a lot.
Kirkwall Crybabies.
You know
That's
what?
up to you.
Let's lean into it.
Okay.
Never mind.
Kirkwall
Talk
Crybabies.
about it later.
Got it.
I mean, we leave the competition crying. We could try and spin it, but yeah.
Yeah, Liz in chat said the Kirkwall Cool Kids. It's way better, but we already wrote it down on the form.
Kirkwall Cool Kids was cooler. We can petition.
All right, so you're led to your little, I don't know, locker.
Unfortunately, you have to petition the Kirkwall family, and they do not like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, if they catch wind of this, they might be too happy about you repping.
It's fine, Grimmum.
Okay, so you're led to this, this little locker room preparation area where you can, get yourselves ready as a team. And is there anything you want to do before you go out for your round 1 hoop and stick match in preparation?
Yeah,
Any
Amelia,
summoning or anything like that?
tell us anything about this game.
Oh, yeah, okay. Rules
Am
of
I
the
allowed
game.
to whack anyone with a stick?
Mm-hmm.
Do I trap them in the hoop?
Yeah, so actually there should be you should make a hoop and stick strategy roll before you go out.
Okay.
See how well you play as a team.
Okay.
And that's somebody that can come up with I don't know, it's like an intelligence check for hoop and stick.
Well, if you'll remember correctly from our episode 0, you allowed me to take hoop and stick as a skill.
It's absolutely
So
true.
I will make a hoop and stick intelligence check.
Oh, yeah.
And I
put a
believe
stick-
I only fail on a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
I'm very smart and I'm very good at hoop and stick.
Okay. Yeah, so all right. Yeah, you're like a
You have a
You're like a
21 hoop and stick score.
you've got you're like the master coach of hoop and stick. You've got it all in your head, all the strategies down. It's almost too much. It's hard for Frankie and Saf to even follow what you're saying sometimes.
Pull out a chalkboard.
What do you imagine hoop and stick is like? Is it like 3-person hockey, like 3-on-3 hockey or something?
We're passing the hoop
Like-
between each other.
Like soccer,
Yeah, like,
where
yeah,
you're like
maybe like-
passing the hoop and
Yeah,
you have
maybe
to
like field hockey, and you got to get it
like
through
a field hockey.
past the line. Maybe like it's like there's like it's not necessarily a net, but like a football kind of touchdown area.
Right.
Uh,
So
and
is there like a goalie then, or
I don't.
would it be like one person is like blocking?
I'm
the
imagining
said
like
area?
one person is like the forward, one person's in the middle, and one person's kind of running defense in the
like
back.
defense in the back.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking like Amelia would be in the middle of like telling us all what to do. Frankie's
Oh.
up front as our bruiser kind of, and then me in the back with like my dexterity and direction sense. being, like,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Okay.
That's
All right.
I've thought it out.
Yeah.
As long as one of us has, that's all that matters.
Yeah. That
I
sounds
was
all according to
ready for
Hoyle
this.
to me. Yeah, that's about right.
No, I'm good with that. That's awesome. Okay.
I just googled hoop and stick, and apparently, according to Wikipedia, it's called hoop rolling, also called hoop trundling.
Oh.
I'll be the trundler.
Played as a target game. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think this is probably a very
Probably.
good-
We're
Oh, is it a
probably
bit like
modernizing it a
curling?
little bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe it's like curling. Maybe it's you have to get the hoop onto like a very specific target area instead of over a line.
Oh, okay. Do you want to
Gotta
do like
stop
a curling?
rolling, but if it stops rolling anywhere else on the field, then you have to like start over. And...
Maybe there's different ways to play hoop and stick.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the first round is a curling round.
Mm.
All right.
And then the second round will have a more traditional 3-on-3 offense versus defense.
I like
Okay.
it.
All right. So you come out for your first round hoop and stick match, and you're introduced to your opponents. They're very so these 3 pale-skinned girls run out, and they're wearing very dark clothes, like dark robes, and they have like dark hats on, and they're like, "Oh, we's from across the sea. He's here because we like to hear about the ancient civilizations, and we call ourselves the Hell Lions. Roar!"
Fantastic.
Sound like a
Yeah.
bunch of dorks. Am I right? Cares about old. Wait, I care about old things.
Yeah. Come on. You shouldn't treat your fellow competitors like that unless they're from Dirkwall.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear about all the civilizations you have here. Yes.
Inga over there is adorable.
Okay, so let's go up against the Hell Lions
Yes.
from across the sea. They're here representing the Goths.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
Swoop it up.
yeah, let's do like a 3-round curling check. Everybody has to do a curl since this is the curling round.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess it's a dex check. Would you say?
Chance a dex check. Yes, please.
Yeah. All right. So who wants to be the first on your team to make a curling check?
Amelia.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Now, I will say I'm a
Amelia.
lot less good at Dex. So
Well, but you do have a skill.
I do have a
That's-
skill.
It's
Yes.
helpful.
Skill was always helpful.
Also,
Would you look?
FYI, I've already decided as a character, if I fail, I'm using a fortune point. This is what I blow all my fortune points on. This is why I always won.
Oh, okay. All right. Right. Yeah. Fortune points galore being used here in the tournament. Right.
But I got a 6, so I succeed.
Oh, yeah. Okay. A 6. So that's first success. All right. So we're going to make alternating checks here. I'm going to see how the Hell Lions do on there. Oh, a nat 20, so not so good. their hoop goes rolling off. It's like bounces up into the fans.
But but their participation is really to be admired. Most improved, the Hell Lions.
I'll politely clap.
You rolled that just like hell.
I'm just imagining, because back in Japan, there was a baseball team that we would go and watch, and every time that there was a foul ball, there was a loud thing that came on that just said, "Watch out!" So I'm just imagining that.
For sure. Wild hoop.
That was a foul hoop.
Foul hoop.
Hoop. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll politely clap, but then I'll turn to you guys and be like, "You're amateurs."
I do like the idea that like Amelia has this competitive streak. It's just been
But it's specifically with
it's been put on the
stick.
shelf since her hooping days.
Yeah, it's specifically hoop and stick. Right. Okay, who wants to be next up to follow up Amelia's curl with?
I'll
Front
anchor
roll,
our team
roll.
because I got a pretty decent
Yeah.
chance at it.
All right, I'll go next then.
Uh-oh.
Eek.
I find a chair and I throw it.
Okay, you're gonna stick with the 19 then?
I do have 5 fortune points.
Oh my lord.
I'll use one.
Okay. Fortune point.
Yeah,
use.
go see in a blanket that you did a better job. Isn't that what your family does? I'm close.
Oh, okay.
All
so after
right.
fortune point use, you get a second success. All right. Good.
It looked like it was taking a bad turn, and then kind of I
Yeah.
pick up the chair. I apologize.
I mean, he's got a real Bobby Knight situation going on.
Wearing a red
Oh my
sweater over.
So the Hell Lions roll another nat 20.
I mean, do I even have to go?
The officials are like, should we just call this one off? Or
Is there a
we
mercy
don't want anybody to
rule?
get hurt
Yeah.
now.
Have
Mercy
they ever
rule and hoop
seen
and
a hoop and stick before? Come on.
Maybe their culture is just different. I don't
think-
know.
Yeah. it could
Well, I
be.
don't respect it.
There they call it circling bat. It's the whole thing.
Okay. Well,
right.
Frankie, I guess you're up. If you nail this one, I think it's already over actually, but this is like your victory lap for the team.
Yeah, I made it an attack roll because I thought that was funny. Oh no, that's not going to work. Hold on,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the measurement's not the same. Never mind.
Yeah,
There we
right.
go. There we go.
Okay, success. Yeah, good. All right. Oh, well, the last one actually must be really good or really lucky. She rolled a 2. So it's nearly a bullseye, which maybe could have been double the points, but even then,
Even then.
it's a 3-1 victory for the Kirkwall Crybabies. And so it's announced, everybody, Kirkwall Crybabies, 3-1. They're moving on.
Now that it's been said over a PA system, it doesn't sound cool, does it?
Mhm.
It sounds like we
Not
lost
really.
our bet.
They have these
Yeah.
big horns that they have to yell into.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you kind of realize that you normalized it in your head, and then you hear someone else say it, and you're just kind of like, "Oh, that's not great." All right.
The fans start chanting in a southern accent. Cry babies. Cry babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound any better in the chanting either.
I hear it now.
Mm. Okay. So you've won round 1. They lead you back into your locker room, and they let you rest before round 2. There's 3 rounds in total, by the way.
Okay. Right.
Round 2 gets serious. Now that they know that you're athletic enough to curl with the hoop.
That's right.
Can you put it all together in the true competitive sport of hoop and stick and score goals over the other team?
Mm.
Are you ready for round 2? Any other preparations to be done before round 2?
Amelia, are you gonna hype us up?
I attempt to brew a kind of fruit-based electrolyte restoring beverage. It's
Using good berries?
Yeah, yes. I call it
Like a version of good berries?
Yeah, I call it Gooderade.
Gooderade. Yeah.
Well, that's when I quit the stream, but it was fun while it lasted. I'm leaving.
The Kirkwall Crybabies brought to you by Saffron Silks and Gooderade.
For sure. There's just a bunch of X and O's on a whiteboard.
Yeah, I turn around a chalkboard and it's just nonsense.
I'm somehow more confused.
Yeah.
What are we doing again?
Wait, am I the X or the O?
Yes.
Understood. I didn't understand.
I don't understand either. Just punch people?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hoop the stick real hard, or
Okay,
the
well,
other way around.
that's step 1 of a many-tiered plan. You know what? We're just gonna let go and let God.
That's right. Clear hearts and clear minds can't lose. I'm pretty sure.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was a whole team effort out there.
It really had us
Doing
in the
really
first
good.
half. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
glory to God first and foremost.
He clearly wanted me to win this hoop and stick tournament.
Okay. All right.
Don't you put a sorry retriever like Crabtree on me. God bless.
All right. You come out for round 2. You enter the Coliseum to the cheer, the southern cheer of the crowd. And your opponents are announced as representing Lurkwall, the Lurkwall Legions, and Silas trots out with Splug in his hood. and
Legions?
cloak.
Do they even have a third member?
No, they don't.
Yeah,
they
they-
can't even field a proper team.
They pulled somebody out of the crowd apparently because there's some guy that looks, he's just like some big southern guy that looks really confused, like he doesn't know why he's there.
Sorry, and is it legions or lesions?
Legions.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Because that's the best name Silas could come up with.
And
It's
a
technically-
abrasive skin condition.
yeah, it's somehow not a worse name than ours.
You'll be leaving with lesions, kind of thing. I think.
Silas walks up to like the center line of the field, like he wants a little pre-game meeting.
Oh.
Amelia?
Yeah. That's,
Hey, everybody! I really need this win. The winner gets an audience with the Queen. And
Yeah,
I gotta tell her about Lurkwall. I really need this win. Amelia, I gotta win this one, right?
You got.
Okay, I trust you. I trust you'll do the right thing. He runs back and gets his team ready. You see Splug tripping over the robe. He's in.
oh, is he still wearing that? Yeah.
Okay, I know this is important to him.
No, we can
But-
just drop a note to the Queen when we see her.
yeah.
Can we just invite him with us?
Yeah, a +1 for the Queen. I don't know.
Go
Even
my
if not,
place
we
or
can-
something?
Yeah,
No.
does etiquette allow +1 for the Queen? You're pretty
No,
sure
you
not.
got the crown. You're the
Yeah.
representative of dead
We-
giant babies who is going
Plus,
to
do you
hand
really
the
want
crown
him
over.
in there with the
Why no? He can go after us. It's like a parenthetical +1. You do it later.
We can just
Amelia,
drop.
honey, I need you to get your head in the game right now.
I don't
so-
want to lose.
Silas is lined up as defense. Splug's in the middle.
You
and
you
this
don't
confused
want
guy's
him.
in the front.
You don't want him meeting with the queen because he's gonna screw it up. You know he's going to. I'm sorry. I know he's your dad, but you know he's going to.
He's my human.
It's
dad.
better if
With
we drop the info on Lurkwood instead of him. Keep him out of the queen's ear.
Okay.
It's
he'll
better if we win.
accidentally declare himself king of Lurkwall, and he's going to have himself annexed or executed within an hour. Like,
Or worse, both.
yeah, I guarantee I'm going to have to be pulling him off of a Chopman's block.
As you're all talking, the horn sounds.
Oh, God.
And the game begins.
Go!
Positions.
And the confused guy, he's got the hoop. He's at the center, and he's moving forward.
I go compete for the hoop. Is that what we do? Is it one hoop, or do we each have our own hoops?
You're not sure, Frankie. You're lost. You're confused.
Was I the
Saf,
X or
he's
the
coming
O?
in to make a score.
It's
You have
X's
to
or
make a
O's?
dex check, Saf, to block the score.
Okay. We'll do
You know
it.
the first to 3 wins.
All right.
Ooh,
Success.
15, which is a success. Unfortunately, his success was better. He muscles the hoop by you, and it scores. The
Ugh.
crowd yells. Lurkwall's up 1-0.
Throw another chair. Why'd you keep getting these chairs?
Does your
That's
team
what she's
get
using those
set, or
summoning
do
for.
you continue talking?
Oh no,
No,
for sure.
reset. Everybody in position.
Okay. The hoop is given to the non-scoring team now.
Okay.
All right.
It's a real
So
blitzball
on
situation.
offense, do you want to make a strategy check, Amelia?
You know it.
17. Okay. Frankie, you've got the hoop.
All right.
Stick is yours. You're on offense. You're on the attack. You can either choose to take a strength-based attack or a dex-based attack. It's
All
up
right.
to you.
Well, I'm for sure dexterous. Again, I got my kind of wonky arm from the Dragonfire, so I've become much more adept at bobbing and weaving, hooping and rolling.
Mhm.
So let's see here.
Dex-based hoop and skill or hoop and stick check.
Hoop and skill. Let's call it that.
Hoop and
Let's
skill.
go with it. Woo!
Oh, a 17. All right. So you nimbly get by this all southern gentleman. You twist and move around Splug as he trips over his robe.
Mhm.
And it's you and Silas. And Silas looks at you with pleading eyes. Let's see what Silas gets. Yeah. You easily score on Silas as he dives the wrong way.
Put him in a body
And you-
bag.
Suddenly, the
Hoop,
confident
there
look,
it is.
the confident look that Silas had because he was leading 1-0 has evaporated away.
That's right.
And now it's a tie score, 1-1.
I recognize that in myself.
Get hooped, scrub.
Okay, next round. This southern gentleman comes at you with the hoop, Frankie, and he's looking to muscle past you. Would you make an imposed strength check with this gentleman?
Oh, strength A. All right. I don't have any relevant skill.
Uh-oh. Would you like to keep the 15?
No, let's spend a fate point to try and get to.
Oh, and it changed to a 1.
Boom.
Is this the one that I foretold for you?
Yes. You were like, and unrelated to any of the giant stuff we're going to be doing in the next couple of days. 3 days from now, Frankie is going to just have this amazing hoop and stick performance.
It's really weird. I thought it would be Amelia, but Frankie.
It's
Yeah, no,
so
I-
good that your natural 1 against his nat 20. You muscle him out of the way. You take the hoop and you do this long toss with it, and it sort of does this curve thing, and it scores. Everyone's amazed. The crowd cheers,
Bend
and you're
it like
up 2-1.
Frankie. It doesn't work as well.
Fearless Frankie.
Now who's the crybabies? Still us, actually. terrible branding.
So Lurkwall gets it one last time.
All right.
And this time they're switching up strategy. Splug moves to the front.
Ah, I'm gonna beat you, boss.
Frankie, just tell him to stop
Yeah.
or something.
I order you not to beat me.
Oh. Okay. He runs the wrong way and scores.
Own goal.
Kirkwall wins.
Own goal.
Cry
Own goal.
babies. Cry babies.
I start crying.
Never been closer to your dream.
Okay.
But you just betrayed your dad a little bit. It's fine. It's gonna work out.
I have a
Okay.
lot of conflicting feelings about my dad right now. Keep showing up trying to steal my dreams.
Mm-hmm.
So Kirkwall wins round 2. Again, you're taken back to the locker room to rest up and prepare for the final round. You've made the finals. You know your opponents are going to be the Dirkwall Dam we find.
Like, how do you pluralize that? It's fine. It's fine. It's just another example of how terrible Kirkwall is.
I don't think we have any room to judge naming right now.
Is it the dam we find? Is it
No,
the
dams.
dams we
It's
find?
the dams
That's
we
it.
find.
That's right. That's right.
Dams, yeah.
They're a lumber town
Like attorneys general. Got it.
or spiders, man.
Yeah. Spiders man. All right. Well,
All right, cool.
this should be easy because all Dirkwall does better than us is suck and die. So I think I think we probably got this in the bag.
Wow. All right. So let's see.
The scabies capital of the region 5 years running.
This form of hoop and stick is the ultimate do or die form of hoop and stick. It comes down
It's
to
extreme.
a one-on-one shootout.
Okay.
That's all there is to it.
All right.
Winner gets an audience with the queen. Loser leaves Orford. I don't know.
Sucks and goes home. All right.
Yep. And the person, you have to pick one to defend the goal and one to go on offense and make the score. And then you have a strategy person on the sideline. So it looks like Dirkwall's lining up Honey to be the one to do the shooting,
Drive the wedge. Yeah.
and Amy is in goal. Edith is on the sideline supporting them with magic. But what's this? They have somebody else on the sideline. It looks like an old woman. You look over. Could it be? Is their coach Goody Astrid? Oh, you hear in your inside of your heart, Amelia.
It's my rival. You better beat them, dear.
Oh, I plan on it.
Yeah. Good.
The rivalry could be never more than tense than at this moment.
Just take my tam out from under my witch hat and just start wringing it.
Goody Astrid's going to make a strategy roll for the Dirkwall team.
More like Dickwall.
Whoa.
nice.
Ooh, it's getting intense.
She's a talented young woman. She doesn't have to work blue like that, but I appreciate it and I agree 100%.
Amelia, I'm assuming you'd like to be your coach and
Yes,
strategist.
yes. As much as it pains me, Saffron and Frankie are the two superior athletes for sure. I might know the game, but I can't hoop nor stick.
Let's see how
well
good
as
your
them.
strategy check is.
Oof. I mean, it succeeds, but it's not great.
You want to keep the 18? It's a
Oh, is it contested?
it's a straight up contested check.
I'm
But I'm
gonna
going to
use
keep things hidden.
I'm gonna use a fortune point.
Okay.
I'll take her.
Okay.
There we go.
better.
There we go.
Much
There we
better.
go. Good. Good hustle. Good hustle.
Much improved.
We're gonna
All right.
tap hands like after a free throw. Good. 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 All right.
Is this where the speech comes back in to just forget everything I said and just go out and be athletic?
Just trust your hearts, and when that doesn't work, don't trust. Look at me, and then remember this. Here's an orange slice.
I do think it would be funnier if it was actually the opposite of just kind of like, no one trust your heart. Do the thing I said in the locker room. Exactly as I said.
Actually, instead of orange slices, there's like fried chicken and waffles with like syrup
That's
ready
gonna make
for
you.
you. On the
It's gonna make you
sideline.
logy.
Sweet and a savory.
It's gonna make you logy. You're gonna get the itis. I don't want. I slap a piece of chicken out of Frankie's hand. I know it's delicious.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You can have potato wedges later.
Okay, so who's going to be on defense for Kirkwall?
Guess me.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
going to
let's
stay
see.
in goal. All right, so
Let's meta this out for a minute. I've got a 3 dexterity. That's what I'm bringing to the party. What do you bring over there?
I've got a 2 dexterity, but I've got a shit ton of fortune points.
That's true. That's true.
Mm.
All right, yeah. I've got a bone to pick with the honey, so I don't mind meeting her at the middle of the pitch,
Oh, okay.
the hoop mat, whatever whatever this is called.
Okay, so the way that this round works is it's literally just one-on-one. It's
All right.
one team goes on offense and the next team goes on offense. So in this round, Dirkwall starts on offense first. It's literally just a shootout.
Boo.
So you see Honey hooping up on you, Staff, and it's a contested check. She's going to make her check. Go ahead and make your dex check.
Ooh.
A 5.
5 is pretty good. Pretty good.
She
pretty
rolled a nat 20.
good. Nice.
Apparently, I'm in the wrong game.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, we'd be dead if this was any other system.
Yeah.
It's like your 5th nat 20.
Yeah, it would have gone really badly for you in any other story with any other game system. But in this system, you
A
guys are
5 is better
champions.
than a 20.
You're young gods, as the young folks say.
Right.
Is that a thing? It's like a slang
Sure.
term, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a Fortnite thing or something.
I've got a 13-year-old if you need me to ask.
So
One on call.
hoop flies and Saf, you easily knock it away. It goes up into the fans probably again. They're like, oh.
Watch out.
Frankie,
Pick up a chair, but I like
as
throw it
you
happily.
as you go up to
You start
you're-
writing chairs.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Fucking nailed it.
I mean,
Right.
as you go to the middle of the field, or I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Frankie, as you go to the middle of the field, Honey meets you in the middle of the field, and she's like, "Good luck," and she swings at you and punches you in the nose again.
What the hell?
Trying to get the ref's
Everyone
attention.
boos. Boo.
Where are
She's
the
giving
doors out here? Come on.
She's given the yellow card as a warning.
Yellow.
Just a yellow. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to remember that.
And she walks off to her sideline.
Joke's on her. She actually re-broke my nose back to the original position.
Now you can breathe better.
Yeah, it's actually a lot better. All right. All right, then.
All right, Frankie,
Let's
give me your dex check to take the hoop down the field towards
with a shout
Amy,
of-
who's in goal.
with a shout of hoop. There it is.
There it is.
All right, 8. I don't think I'm going to roll better than an 8.
gonna keep the
on a
8?
chance. Yeah, let's keep an 8.
Unfortunately, she rolls a 2 and she knocks your hoop away.
Oh,
Well, it's 2 would have been a tall order, so I
Yeah.
feel I still make the right choice. All right.
The score stays tied at 0-0, and now we move on to the next round. This round, you guys, Kirkwall, up first on offense. So,
All right.
Frankie, are you going to stay on offense for this second round?
I think so. I mean, it's only a 1-point advantage, but I have less fate points to play with, or what have you.
Okay.
So,
Amy remains in goal.
all right.
Go ahead and give us another check to hoop it down the field. A 9. Are you going to
Nine's
keep the
great.
9?
Yeah, I think less than 10 is just I gotta stick with it.
yeah.
Let her
All right.
Okay,
back.
it's a 9 versus a 9. I'm
Ooh.
going to give that to mean no score.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you have to beat the opposing
Yeah,
defense.
I think that's right.
to score. So it was like it hit off of Amy and then hit off of like the post or whatever's there. And it
Off
was
her
like
pads.
it was just outside of the goal and everyone was like, "Oh."
Hey,
If David's
Amelia.
watching or not, I would just like to say, hey, the post is part of the equipment. Post is part of the equipment. That's for you, David.
Hey, Amelia, got any like spells you can do over there?
That feels That feels against the.
Yeah, no.
You look
the
over to the
heart
other
of the
sideline,
game.
and you see Goody Astrid take this bottle of what seems to be labeled Gooderade, and she just dumps it out on the ground.
That's our sponsor.
That's
They can't treat our sponsor like that.
that's a waste of Gooderade too. Can't be good for the plants, can it?
It's what the plants crave, actually.
Really puts the electrolytes back in the lawn. Good.
Gooderade, what the plants crave.
Okay, Honey's lined up with the stick and hoop. Saf, is it still you in goal?
Yeah.
Okay,
Swing, hooper, 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 hooper.
here we
swing.
go. She's coming down the field. Ooh, a 7. Are you gonna keep the 7?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
She rolled a 19. She's not way off again. Score remains tied 0-0 after 2 rounds.
Do you
Sudden
need to
death
get your
steal.
eyes checked? The goal's over here. Getting in her head.
Boom.
Do you need to get your mouth checked? Because you need to shut it.
That's
That
pretty
was
weak.
that
I
was
try and
terrible
gin up the
trash
crowd. Weak.
They're all booing Dirkwall at this point.
Your charisma score is obviously lower than mine.
Cry babies. Cry babies. I'm just trying to get Chance started.
Yeah.
Dirkwall.
Doing a lot of this.
It alternates again. Dirkwall back on offense for this round.
Okay. I got this.
Honey, coming down the field. Make your check, Saf.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a 14. She misses again. Honey goes back over dejected. You can see, what's her name? Goody Astrid. She's like yelling at her. She's like chewing her out.
Bony old
Do
woman
better.
finger in her chest.
Ow.
It's like a dagger.
Trying to like
Alright.
kind of
Okay.
throw my voice so it sounds like it's coming from the audience. More like jerkwall, am I right?
Oh.
Jerk wall. Jerk. But then they're just like, well, wait, which of you are we making fun of?
The crowd is literally in unison, no matter on whose side they're on.
Jerkwall,
They're all
am I
yelling
right?
jerkwall at
Jerkwall.
somebody.
What do you mean? They don't sound
Okay.
anything alike. Theirs starts with a D. Ours starts
Yeah.
with a K. Sounds stupid when you say it.
Much closer to J.
There's a switch up here.
Oh.
Instead of Amy being in goal, Astrid gets in goal.
Oh, I see.
And she's like,
trying to get in your head. Trying to get in your head. Take that old woman down.
Well, it won't work. I don't have second thoughts. So.
Right.
Boom.
oh, what?
Whoa, should have ridden a hot hand.
That one. You trick Astrid.
That's
And
right.
the hoop goes right in, and that's it. You win.
I juked her right out of her shift.
Oh my goodness. Can we end 2 different sessions with 2 different
Natural
nat
20
ones?
or natural 120.
Well, I guess it was a attack last time. So
Yeah.
it was a nat 20.
Natural
but 2 nat
successes.
successes. Yeah, 2 nat successes. Wow. And the crowd
Boom.
cheers. And
Get hoop, nerds.
the Kirkwall crybabies earn their audience with the queen. Silas and Splug look on, somewhat sad and dejected.
We're gonna
Put some respect on my name.
Everyone screams, Frankie, Frankie.
I dumped some Gooderade on her.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so cold.
Okay, you're celebrated. You're
I have some of that chicken and waffles I wasn't allowed to have
yeah,
earlier.
yeah. It's like the all you can eat chicken and waffles.
It's the only reason to come to Orford. It's delicious.
There's actually 50 different varieties, one from every chicken and waffle place in the city.
Oh, po' boys. They're good. They travel. You can stick them in a pocket.
I don't think that's.
No, it's fine.
So you get your audience with Queen Susanna, and the Queen's like, "Well, look what we have here. It's a bunch of adventurers." Does she have shoot? No, she probably doesn't have shoot.
Not for official receiving.
Yeah,
support,
not for an
probably,
official
yeah.
thing, right? Yeah. Boy, I can't wait to get to my shoe, though. But anyway, let's get this meeting done with. Look at all you fine folk from Kirkwall.
Thank you kindly. I do a curtsy in my whatever sport outfit I was wearing.
Right.
It's a
And
squirt.
she says, She says, "Ma, look at all those fine silks you have there in that cart."
Yeah. Would you any of them for you, ma'am?
Oh, okay. And you see one of the guards say, I don't think she's officially part of the guild. I don't think she can trade to you, Queen." And the Queen says, "Well, she just won the tournament. Why don't we just go ahead and make her an official guild member and give her her license right now? I'd like to buy all her silks."
Boom. Random
Excellent.
guard.
Just like that, you're given an Orford trader's license, and you've become an official tradesperson guild member.
Hoop and stick.
Heck
Once
yes.
again, the solution to all life's problems.
Saffron.
And
And
they
just-
also give you good look. So. there you go.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay.
And between you, me, and the wall here, I understand lots of people are going to be wearing this next season. So,
Okay.
well, especially now
Right.
that the Queen's going to do it, everyone's going to do it.
Yeah.
He says, "Well, I'm happy to give to those who earned it. You've done such a good job in that tournament, and your silks are mighty fine and soft, just like a bunny.
Just like a bunny.
Just like a bunny.
And they're
That's
quite
right.
affordable."
Yeah.
Tell your friends. That's right.
What a savings.
I'm gonna buy some of these for all the gods because they don't wear any under their armor.
Yeah.
That's gonna-
We noticed that.
They had
A
yeah,
market
they've gone-
improvement.
I mean, Sammy was just way too expensive. I could never do that.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do in your meeting with the Queen?
Oh, for sure.
Well, yeah. Your Grace, Queen Susanna. I may not
Oh,
look at.
please just call me Susie.
oh,
We're all friends here.
that
Uh,
feels like a trap.
Your Grace, Susie. It might not recognize me, but I'm actually Francine Kirkwall.
Oh my, you've grown so fast,
Well,
Frankie.
Thank you. Please do not tell my
I
grandma
can't
I'm here.
remember the last time I saw you.
Yeah, I was probably knee high to a knee, as your people would quaintly put it.
But you were always so good with your etiquette at the dinner table.
I could fold a mean napkin. But I would like to present my friend. This is our town witch. I think officially now you're our town witch. This is our town witch, Amelia Tam. And she has a artifact of the giants. You know what, Amelia, you take it away.
Take it over from here.
She says, "Your Majesty, Susie, we found this in the crypt and ruins outside of Lurkwall, which I have a request about in but a moment. And it was once the crown of the giants who ruled here, and it's symbolically tied to rulership over all the land that we call home of this region, of this hex space.
Mm.
And we thought,
Space,
of course,
yeah, hex space. Okay.
we
The
thought,
Orford hex space.
Orford hex space. We thought, of course, that you, as the rightful queen, should have it. So please.
Oh my, do you know what this is? This has been lost for centuries. My goodness, what a gift. This is so fine. And she puts it on. She's like, oh, it makes me feel so charismatic.
See, I told you. It's
That's
pronounced
what
charisma. Yeah. Well, it
Says,
sure looks
"Oh."
good on you, Susie Q. The Q stands for Queen.
I can't believe such a gift has been bestowed upon me to recognize my rule over the Orford hex space. I tell you what, as the official witch of Kirkwall, I'll give you access to my mage. He'll teach you any three whatever you want to know about that casting and such. Just ask, just ask him to teach you, and he'll teach you what you want to know.
Any three whatevers. Just whatever you guys are on about.
You know, because this system has like cantrips and rituals, whatever you want.
Didn't want to codify it. Yeah. Teasing.
She will curtsy very deeply and say, "You are too kind,
Yes.
Your Majesty, my Majesty, your Majesty.
Not at all. And just at that point, a guard, excuse me, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt, but I got some really important news. Seems a caravan's come in from Kirkwall. Seems some happening's been happening there. Seems that they've been attacked by some large worm. Razed that poor village to the ground. Oh my!
We're from Kirkwall.
Pardon? I couldn't hear you. Clearly, you said Dirkwall or
No.
Lurkwall's
no.
abandoned. It was Lurkwall.
No, young
right?
lady. It was Kirkwall. Kirkwall, the worm went and burnt that thing to the ground. Hardly even knew there was a village there.
But everyone got out, okay?
Well, not everyone, unfortunately, but there are a few survivors caravanning in now.
Jeez, that was going to be my piece of business for you, Your Grace. Was hey, there's a worm terrorizing your lands, apparently currently, and
No.
I'm going to slay it. I got this shield, and was just wondering if you could aid us in any way. But
This is mighty unfortunate. We
um,
knew something about the worm. We actually caught some goblins trying to break into Orford not long back, trying to get into our blacksmithery, as it is known.
mhm.
Don't know what they want about with all of them buildings and mechanics and such that we got being done down in our R&D department.
Sure.
You hear Aggie say,
Oh, Amelia, dear, open up the book, flip to the back. That reminds me of something.
and in the back of that book that the goblin shaman wanted so bad, you see blueprints for like things that can be blacksmithed, that can maneuver and be moved, like automations, mechanics. Yes, there's a blueprint for a worm, a mechanical worm that can be built and flown. It even has two little mechanic, like fire breathing mechanisms.
I understand you correctly that we can
what?
be Mecha Gojira. All right. I'm into it.
Oh no. Do you think the goblins have been doing this, dear?
Well, that's wait. Okay. So quick question, grandmother. Are you implying that the dragon isn't real? It's goblins in a dragon suit, or that it's a dragon and also that goblins have a robot dragon?
I think it might not even be a real dragon. That dragon sure does laugh an awful lot like that goblin. Didn't you find those goblins down underneath the Kirkwall Manor?
Yeah, I
sure did.
I thought it was like
They were building something down there, weren't they?
Look at the
Yes.
blueprints again. Turn it around.
This sounds like trickery to me.
I'll definitely kind of
Amelia, what's your heart grandmom saying?
elbow Frankie? Pass with the book.
Oh.
I don't think we have. I think we have a real mecha
Gojira situation.
Gojira.
Mm.
Well, my goodness, for all that you've given me with this crown and for this to have happened to your fine village, don't you worry, we'll find a chance to rebuild. But in the meantime, Frankie, I bestow upon you the rights as Orford champion. We're going to give you everything you need to go and take care of these nasty little critters. Every single goblin we find, we're going to kill. I sure hope no goblins are in the city and we find them, because we're going to mash them into little bits.
I wouldn't even look in the city. Surely there's no goblins here.
Yeah,
Should
Surely
really
they wouldn't be
concentrate.
so brazen as to come back to Orford.
Should really concentrate on the ones in the
Yeah,
Kirkwall
but we're
area.
gonna have a good search.
Mm,
We're gonna pull
that's
back every hood.
seems
Take
like a
off
waste of
every cloak and make
resources.
sure there's no goblins hiding in the city.
I'm gonna whisper into Oreo's ears, "Find Splug," and then just kind of as subtly as possible put Oreo down.
It's like the Gandalf butterfly.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
The bunny deal. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Hop,
That-
hop like the
That
wind.
moth has a wonderful singing voice, by the way. Just on a rewatch, just really hits the high notes.
And when you're done taking care of that, we're gonna make you rightful champion of the land, Frankie. Amelia, you're gonna be the rightful witch of the hex space. And Saf, we're gonna have
Screw you.
a boat ready for you, and Captain Cadby will take you anywhere you want to do your trades across the sea. But we gotta take care of this worm first.
He's a captain now. Oh.
Sure. Well, if I could meet with your blacksmiths on how best to take down a machine, a dragon tank.
Well, we'll outfit you with whatever you need, dear.
Well, I very much appreciate that. Thank you. And in the words of your native land, hell yeah.
And with that, everybody levels up to level 3.
Woo!
And next time, we will have the finale. The champions of the Orford Hex space go to take on the dastardly mechanical worm with the goblin shaman inside.
Man, I don't know if I'm more scared of a robot dragon or a regular dragon.
It's suddenly there's something to be said about it.
I've got a plan.
All right.
Oh,
I like that. Is it involving cloth armor? Because I do not.
No, it's
All right.
involving something else that my family employs, though.
Oh,
let's, let's learn from
Lots
the
of salt.
I'm trying to write down spells I can learn.
let's learn from the mistakes of the past, shall we?
That's right.
Okay.
We didn't even
Hey.
talk about Lurkwall.
Oh,
We got time. We got time later.
time later.
We got time
Yeah.
later. If I'm going to be the official witch of the hex
Silas is
space,
still standing dejected. They
right.
said they were going to say something.
friend, get Splug out. Your job is now to protect Splug.
This rabbit bothering me for it. Keeps scratching at my leg. Get out of here, Bunny.
Bunny lights a cigarette because it's just done with you.
Guy, am I right?
Okay, how about some shout-outs? Soup, would you like to give us some shout-outs?
Yeah, I'm CC, aka Soup, aka Soupska on Twitter and Instagram. You can check me out if you like artwork, such as the overlay that you see before you. Also, a little bit ago, I completed a pretty cool set of commissions for our very own GM for this session, Garrett.
Also. Mm-hmm.
Thought they were fantastic, so you should check those out. Give them a like, give them a retweet, give them a comment if you feel up to it. Tell me how great they are, because they're pretty great. So yeah.
Awesome. Andy?
You can follow us on Twitter or on any of our other social medias. That it's in the box over there, or in our own boxes. This week is Star Wars on Monday, Star Chasers on Wednesday, and this again next week. So check us out, join us there. Words and things. Be kind to each other, wear your mask, wash your hands, and we love all of you.
Marty, take us home.
Veritable Space Week. So like and subscribe, as Andy said. It's a little early in the morning, but Black lives continue to matter, and they didn't stop mattering just because the news stopped covering it for a couple weeks there. So please continue to pay attention, have your voice heard, amplify Black voices, and everybody do your best to not do a racism. Thank you.
Yeah, and if you're so inclined, next week, come back and see how all this craziness ends. What happened to Kirkwall? Who's still alive? Will Lurkwall ever be mentioned? So many pressing questions to answer.
How will Silas be in trouble next week?
Tune in and find out.
Thank you all. See you next week.
Boom.